These are the top 10 Excel tips and tricks you should know about, like using the fill handle to insert and delete rows in Excel. You can catch up with the previous top 5 following the link above. Let's jump back to it. In this scenario, I want to look for the last item in a list, but in this case, I want to look for the last occurrence of the customer service keyword in this list of departments. So we go to the Home tab and go to the Find and Replace section under the Editing section. You can also launch this Find and Replace dialog box by using Ctrl F keyboard shortcut. Then let's input customer service in this Find Words dialog box. So we click on Next, but wait, just before you click on Next, hold down the Control or the Shift key rather key on your keyboard and click on Find Next. Then it jumps to the last occurrence of this customer service keyword. You can also use this method to search for anything in a list of items. In this scenario, we're trying to fill in the empty cells there by copying the record in this range and pasting it under each cell in this blank scenario here. But in this scenario, you also notice that we have empty cells or blank rows in this section. So how do you do that? So we just copy this range of letters there, Ctrl C to copy, move on to the first empty cell in this other range, right click and click on paste special. So just before you press OK, click on skip blanks, then you click on OK, of all I can see. So it fills in this copied section here and skip the what? The empty cell or blank rows in this section, and perfectly we have our alphabet from A to Z complete. So in this scenario, we want to color code and format other rows similar to this customer service in C11 with this same formatting. You can just go to the next customer service row, go to the Home tab under the Font section and click on Formatting. But that is a total waste of my time. I'll just Ctrl Z to undo that. All you have to do is select the similar row with same formatting, go to the Clipboard section on the Home tab and click on this Format Painter rather, double click, and you can have it in your mouse button already. Just go to the different columns or rows you wish to format. You can just click and have that formatting all over the places. You can just go back and click to uncheck and unsave that from your mouse button. So same thing goes for inserting shapes in Excel. Let's assume I want to make use of this shape over and over again. I can just right click and click on lock drawing mode. With that, I have it in my mouse section already. Just use it over and over again without having to go back to the insert tab, shape section and selecting it over and over again. You can do that for another shape. Just have it locked there. Just have it right there. Just have it right there. So when I'm done, I can just go back and just click to have that unlocked from my mouse. You do know there's a trick to only allow unique record or entries in a column. Let's take this column B, for example. If I try to input the number 7, it's going to accept it because number 7 is not included in these numbers that we have on the screen. But if I try to input number 7 one more time, I'm going to get this error that says this value does not match data validation restrictions defined for this cell. So how do I do this? Let me show you how I did that. Let's come to column E, go to the data tab. Under data validation, click on allow custom function. Then just input this formula here, which is count if. I'm going to change this to column E rather, because I'm actually selecting column E. I change this to also column E. Then I edit this to column E. So what this formula does is that it restricts users from inputting duplicate values or entries. And I click on OK. So if I try to input the letter A, I can do that. Letter B, letter C, letter D, letter E. If I try letter E one more time, I'm going to get this error that says this value does not match data validation restrictions defined for this cell. So that's one of the easiest ways to restrict users from inputting duplicate value in a range of cells, rows, or columns. Did you know there's a faster, efficient, and better way to copy and paste in Excel just with the right click button on your mouse? So let's select this range of little data here and just right click and drag. Just before I release the right click button, I'm going to get a whole lot of options right here. I can move here, I can copy here, I can copy here as values only, copy here as format only, link here, create and link here, and do a whole bunch of other stuff. Let's just move here, because let's just simply copy here. So if I copy, you can see I have my original data in here. I have a copied version in here, which actually using the Control V and Control C rather and Control V keyboard shortcut, which is much more faster and more efficient than the keyboard, definitely the mouse button. All right, so that's the end of this Excel tips and tricks for this section. Do want to support the channel by giving the video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you on the next video up here. Bye for now.